Hello gamers and welcome back to Europa Universalis 5 with Sweden. I think sooner or later we really need to go to war with the Lord Republic. Let me quickly check if currently Poland would join us. Conquer cost plus 50%. This is the only one we could go for, but that would, even higher cost. Excommunicate we can't go for. We are stronger and we are slightly weaker than them. But we have more troops and we also have Poland. So I actually don't think it's too bad. But we should not wait for too long. Let's go to the country panel quickly and create a casus belli. Sabotage reputation, the Grand Duchy. And we do have some pirates here. In the eastern Gulf of Finland. And we could increase our navy. We did upgrade the Hulk. We still have the Mediterranean galleys, which we cannot upgrade yet, or can we? 4 cogs to Hulks. For the price of 41 sailors and 20 coin, let's do that. It happens almost instantly. They just need to recover their morale. Gravel road is stalled, marketplace is being built, and farms are being built. But we also really need more income. Lumber, fish. We can get more wheat, that's fantastic. It's also something we need kind of for, the distillery. So this is going to be helpful. Our income is currently a bit low, unfortunately. Irrigation is now being built in Örebro. We need one more tick to be able to build this. Maximum capacity of diplomats. Let's improve the opinion here. Only 4.99. So let's maybe go for the Grand Duchy here. Good. And this is currently our army that we cannot upgrade. I think it would be good to have some cavalry. We currently have 0 cavalry, but we only have the shitty cavalry, the armored horsemen. And then we've got the cavalrymen, but they are still from the last age. Here we're building, reducing court costs, that's good. And then the university is next, which I think is good, but we can see professional armies and gunners, cavalrymen actually. Cavalryman is a 100-man unit. And then heavily cavalrymen, they cost more, I think. Base monthly maintenance is 1.5 and their monthly maintenance is also 1.5. 0.2 food. Yeah, we could go for that. For the heavy cavalryman. Let's queue that, and we need hoofknees at least, some sort of cannon for the war. And after that, we're going to, the bark. Thing is, I do not know the upgrade paths for the galleys. We only have like the Mediterranean galley here. So the bark is possibly a different path. After that, we go for the possible government reforms. And after that, we'll go for the disease rejection chance. And after that, we go for this. Okay. Now what would... Okay, we can marry off our... Let's sort them by great power score. We could go for Smolensk, but that's possibly too small. Still, power score ain't too bad. How about Smolensk? Let's do that. It's nearby. Could give us a foot in the door, even though they are, in the wrong alliance. I think they might even be independent. Too many relations. I would like to be able to see where my relations are. I mean, what counts as a relation? Alliances or treaties? Oh, stopping improving relations will also help. And leaving international organizations, okay. So possibly my improving relations did push me across the line. Now we can build what is being built here? A local shrine, that's bad. I think. Yeah, the local shrine, that's bad. Weaponsmith is good. And I already went for the wheat here. Where was the beeswax? Sand, lumber, marble, wool. It's quite profitable. Let's go for that. Medicaments, not so much. Lumber. Clay. Let's build something in Stockholm. Distiller's Guild. It'll cost us wheat, but we have a good demand, good supply. So let's actually build one Distiller's Guild here as soon as we've got the coin. I joke too much. Our artist, yeah, let's have him lose skill. He ain't the best artist anyway. So let's go for the guild. Distiller's Guild. Ivory is missing. Oh man, it's always switching the fishing villages. Christina to the wrong resources because of the better output, I presume, and less costs. And it's really frustrating. I said an overview of not productive buildings. That's actually quite nice. All markets are shown. Oh, that's interesting. Swedish culture gets influence. Smith. Oh, look at that. All markets and now all fishing villages are shown. Spy has been discovered, unfortunately. Got a new location here. We had 75% and we currently have a lot of coin. Gravel road to Farnborough is still being built. What can we build here for coin? The Tools Guild can't be built, but we can build a Papermaker's Guild. And in Haby, we can build a Tools Guild. And in Gefle, we can build Papermaker's Guild as well. Okay, we've unlocked the university building. Local max literacy goes up. For burghers and nobles, the cultural influence goes up, pop promotion goes up, migration and attraction goes up, literacy goes up, and institution growth goes up quite a bit. So I definitely want a university in Stockholm. Protected harbor is also interesting. Naval tuition reduce and harbor capacity goes up. Here there's the university. 352. I think we sprinkle in some of these, some livestock maybe. Grant them aid, deny them aid. We don't have the coin. Can claim Georgia. I think a counting house here would be nice. Where's that again? Protected. Oh, there's no granary yet. Apparently. So we need that first. Okay, no, I don't have a counting house here yet. Counting house will increase the crown power quite a bit, but it's also very expensive. I will build the okay, we also have a Reichstag. Now what does that do? So does Christ. Spirit of Crusades must be revived. I don't want that. Host army exercises, we gain army tradition. Promote castle works. Fort building cost reduced. Now the question is, did I build a castle here already? In Skara? No, I did not. Currently costs 137, and then also in Dalaborg. No castle yet. So I actually think this is a good call. Promote castle works. Which means the cost should now go down significantly. Poland have asked us to support the current courier proposal. Yes, accept. And now the castle will only cost us 70.3. Let's build one castle here and one castle here. This not only protects those towns, but it will give us a zone of control here. No one will be able to pass through here. No one will be able to pass through here. I'm talking about coming from Denmark in particular. Castle. And then the question is, we kind of need one in Linköping as well. We've got one in Kalmar, but none in Linköping. And this is the logical place to build one. And we're going to take opportunity of that for that. Garrison size, reduced unrest, possible nobles increased. Here we go. I think this will be beneficial in the long run, so we can as well do it now. I mean, obviously, attacker penalty in combat +1 and again +1 is better here. But here we do have forest as well, attacker penalty. Oh, sorry, no, I've misclicked. There's no attacking penalty, so so I actually think in this swampland the castle is better. But is it the same in EU5? EU5 does fort, province, owner always defend. Yeah, it does. Forts don't directly boost combat, but they do force the besieger to be the attacker. I see. Okay. So let's cancel this. So it's actually as before. Luckily we get our money back. And let's build the castle here. Because also it will block this, but it's a better terrain. We could even go and build it here. Because it's also 2 provinces here. Let me quickly check. Here's +1 penalty. No, there's only 1 penalty here. And here I get forest and wetlands, which is better than just forests. So this is the good place. And let's check this place. It doesn't provide any bonuses. And this one doesn't either. So this one would be the place to go for the forest +1. But I think I want to protect my town and not have it get raided. The same question arises here in Delaware. Here we've got attacker penalty +1, which is good. The alternative would be something like here, which is not yet which is currently Norway. Or here, and there it is, also +1. So this can stay. I mean, yeah. Here I don't have a bonus, but I protect my town, which is, I think, also worth it. Okay. Let's continue. The question is, do I need to build something here? I do have a castle in Viborg. Okay, we've got the heavy cavalry regiment now. Good. Which protects this path, basically. And here I could theoretically build a castle, but it's not really worth it. Let's accept their offer. Okay. Accept offer. And let me quickly check where we could build something RGO related. Fur, not that profitable. More livestock for food, not super profitable. I think worth it. Life in Stockholm. They will have to endure. It costs 5 percent points, which is still fine. Stay. Too late. I wanted to see if I want to act on anything like remove this building I don't like or something. Here we can build. This will have to become a town eventually, but it's quite costly. And now I'm actually going to save up for the university. Estate, tar kiln, fruit orchard, lumber mill. Arrange festivities. No, we won't do it. We will lose some prestige. Okay, we can go for sturdy grains here. Let's for sure do that. Maybe one building in Stockholm. Another marketplace potentially. No, we just go straight for the tannery. We are quite a bit above the limit, unfortunately. Let's accept this. Got another province, which is lovely. 87%. Is that the last one we are supposed to get? think so. Good. Okay, we can recruit hoofnesses now. Let's see if I want to do that. The hoofness costs us 1 ducat monthly, but I think it's going to be crucial. Let's go for 1. Now, the castles will obviously also cost us quite a bit of maintenance, I think. But it's going to be fine. I think it'll be very helpful, in fact. And I will sleep much calmer. Shall we go for wool here? Quite profitable. Let's put 1 wool in. As we are still... I must never forget to go for production buildings and stuff, I think, otherwise you really fall behind. And that can be problematic. It's a counting house here. Let's support the Poles. Here we can marry her. She needs education. Let's go for diplomatic education. Sachsen-Lauenburg, how big is that? It's there in the north next to Denmark. That's actually quite a good choice, I'd say. And let's check the advances if there's anything related to diplomacy. Let's turn down the speed a little bit. Oh, she's so rowdy. Yeah, but that's okay. We keep her on diplomacy so she gets a bit more stuff. Diplomatic, maybe? Foreign envoys, diplomatic range, exotic gifts, improved relations, diplomatic annexation cost reduced, yeah. And defensive league, Swedish Union. There are no union policies. Can we go for centralization laws? Economy of the Union allows unified treasury and cooperative investment. We can't go for unified treasury. We need to have the unified succession law. Centralization laws. Codified inheritance. Unified succession. Of the senior partner. Every member of union adopts the heir religion of the senior partner. Ha ha ha. What is the law we currently have in place? Sovereign succession. This one. We could vote for this. Not sure if that's going to work. Is there any cost associated? Yeah, there's a cost. Cost ain't too high though. And we're surely still the senior partner. There was no warning. Yeah, we will do that after the war, I think. Castles are nearly ready. University, can we reduce the cost a bit with paper, lumber, books? Let's build one scriptorium. It's going to be needed. Okay, let's speed things up again. So our army size has been increased. We can now check the formation. Can I put that in reserve? Apparently not. Let them handle it. Increase attempts. Yeah, let's do that. They're still happy enough. Now let's build to the army and let's see how much are the cavalrymen and what's the difference between them. 4, 5, 200. 4, 5, 200 minus 10. There's no minus. Here's an associated minus cost for strength damage done. On the right side, it's 1, 7, 20. And that's 1, 2. But the 7 is actually quite nice, I think. Initiative. But this is obviously bad. 0.2, 2.5, 25%. Same, then 0.2, 100%. 0.2, 100%. Movement costs. It's the same, 1.5 ducats, and this one is also 1.5 ducats. Costs are 004, 004. I think the heavy cavalry regiment costs are a bit higher. Maybe one each, and then I can see the difference. Because they are not the best, I think. I mean, I'd really like to have the better initiative. Cavalry. We only have the cavalryman, which I've already unlocked, and the heavy cavalryman, and that's it. Then in the Age of Discovery, there's nothing. Okay, let's go for one each. And then we can see how that goes. No, I've wasted all my money for the university yet again. Oh, we can ask for money. But then again, we lack. Okay, we lack. Can we... Okay, carry favors. Here we go. Okay. Censorship. Poland can outspoken also have some with the means of producing or distributing scandalous pamphlets across the realm. Have begun to be rather critical. Our censorship policy allowed us to swiftly confiscate and destroy all these damaging works. Yeah, I want the opinion from Poland. It's really cool how this is kind of like developing into a prosperous town. Lots of buildings are shown on the map as well. It's really nice. Here we can also probably now see also our castles. Here. And here. Do they even have a market? Yes, they do. They could go for some lumber. Control is really low there, unfortunately. And I actually want to wait for the university money now. Oh, look at that. Focus on quality. Focus on quantity, on offensive. We can go for this meritocracy. Let's check that. Efficiency of the cabinet increased, literacy increased, tax efficiency, trade efficiency, power production, cultural tradition, legislative efficiency, gravel road cost reduced, or getting members in the cabinet cost reduced, stability investment cost reduced, state power from cabinet position reduced, integration increased. This is all very good stuff. And we can get that for a mere 241 and 42 stability. So we will wait a little bit longer. We will get it soon enough. And all of this is still ages away, I fear. Unfortunately. We have it in Stockholm a bit already. And what I do want... Okay, let's go for the university. It's kind of like an inland university as well, to help spread the institutions a bit better. Also, Viborg will get a university. So I want to have 3 universities to begin with. And I think that Skara, they also have the castle, might be a good place. They have more people here, but I think this is 14,000, 12. Well, they have more people here actually. I think this is a good place. Ness, maybe not. Skara can get a library. This is going to take quite a long time to build. Let me check where the beeswax is, because that was usually quite profitable. Or grains is also always very good to have. Even though the control ain't the greatest. Neither is the coin actually. Let's go for 1 here. Marble. Here we have a lack of people. Beeswax is up here. We can just about get 1. We can also build it down here. There's more people available. Is this a town? Yeah, this is actually a town. It's not a town, it's just the capital, but without being a town. We need to make it a town. We will have to wait 2 ticks. Clay pit. Rich. This is very good. Now the bridge is here. I need to pay a bit closer attention to whether I can build a bridge here. Where was this overview? Buildings. Bridge. I want to see like where can I build bridges? Bridge building. It's being built in. This is where I've got them, and maybe Crown Prince can be married probably as well now. Now this is potentially where I can build a bridge. We shall build a bridge. Now this is a very, very helpful screen. We can also go for library, I presume. The colony is now ours. Okay. Culture's capacity went up. Okay. Market access. Let's go for buildings here, and let's go for library. Now this building, exactly. Now we can immediately see where we've got the library. And we can also see we can still build a library here in Helsinki. And that's exactly what we're going to do. University is halfway through. Oh, I'm building a bridge here, but the AI is already building a bridge, so let's cancel this actually. It wasn't shown. Ciderala. I thought they built a bridge here. Maybe I overrode it somehow, I don't know. That's a shame. Economic modernization. Yeah, let's do that. We're moving back anyway, but now we get some research progress, which I can which can be helpful now. Let's check out the formation. I want to have you on one flank and you on the other. Possible government reforms. There we go. Admiralty regime could be helpful because you're a bit naval. Food production is very helpful, I think, but it will increase serfdom. Black chambers I don't want. I don't want too many vessels. Transportation code. Interesting as well. This will increase diplomatic capacity, but I don't want to have too much diplomacy going on. Local army organization, peasant power I don't want. Garrison system can be interesting. Colonial expansion, mercenary registration, multilingual diplomats. Diplomatic capacity plus 20%. Hostile attrition goes up. And we will also get defensive though. Mining communities. This is interesting, but it's so unfortunately also for decentralization. Noble levy size goes up quite a bit. That's interesting. Traditional economy. Max literacy nobles, and we go to individualism and aristocracy. That's an option. Court of Wars and liveries. Tax efficiency and stroke decentralization. Here we do get centralization. It's not really worth it. I think I might go for food for now. Or we can go for admiralty regime. Or navy costs are currently rather low though, so it's like 0 10, like not that much of money I'd save. This gives us belligerent and offensive. This is theoretically interesting, but I don't want decentralization. This is a special Swedish thing from 1280 actually. Nobles' levy size goes up by 50% and nobles' power goes up by 10%. That's something I really don't want. Aristocracy and individualism. Is that something I want? Let's check. Aristocracy. Gives nobles power, increases discipline, increases costs of court. In plutocracy, possible burghers in towns and cities goes up. Burgher power goes up, trade efficiency and cost of court goes down. But because the aristocracy can fight for me and I want the discipline, I think I will actually go for that. Oh, I wanted to check the other one as well. Individualism, I think it was. Yes, individualism. Let's check that. Here we are at communalism at the moment. This will decrease satisfaction, but increase army morale, navy morale, and pop migration. And communalism reduces the revoke privilege cost and increases equilibrium. Pop migration goes down. I think individualism is something I do want. I'm fine with that. So let's go for that, and that will give us more literacy. Or privy council, but that's a decentralization. Let me check that if that's maybe not worth it. So currently we have decentralization, which is good for the estates, also for recovery and for loyalty, bad for counter-espionage. And here we get more crown power, which obviously in the long run will be very good, because I want to own the land. So let's not do it. Okay, it is decided then. Let's go for the literacy of the nobles, of noble bearing. Here we go. And I will save up for the next university now. Also one university down here would be nice, I guess. Spiritual retreat, what a crap. First Denmark-Goslar War. That's actually interesting. Are they at war with all of them? Let's check. Oh shit. No, that was quick. But well, I didn't get like an information screen or anything like that. That's a bit unfortunate. Let's move our troops down here. And then we got ourselves into a war. Select to raise. Okay, I want to raise. Here, 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 here. And that should be enough, I hope. How's the war going? It's going really poorly. What about their navy? How big is it? 63 ships, but many of them are transports. We only have 6 galleys, and they have galleys, light ships, and heavy ships. Well, now we're in the war, we won't be able to stop it. Can I peace out? Denmark has been increased quite a bit, actually. Let's send the troops down. Let's build some more ships. There we go. Can I theoretically cross here? Yes, I can. As long as it's not blocked, I guess. I'm not going to cross without having my full army. It's a law we can make, but I won't do it now. Unmarried adult heir. We need to address that. Principality of Kiev. Yeah, let's take her. Potentially, at least. Or Meissen. Let's go for Meissen. Oh, she's way too old. Let's take her. Okay, she's died at age 70. So if we manage to siege down Copenhagen, that would be huge. So now can we merge them? It really is a shame that there was no war screen overview before doing that. Is there like a merge button? I have to Google EU5 merge armies. I think there was a button. G. But somewhere you can click on the unit card apparently as well. G should do the trick. There we go. And do we have... Can I do like the automatic formation balance unit? There are no levies in front, which kind of doesn't make sense at all. There's my cannon. I want to move them up and down. That doesn't work. That's super stupid. It's also stupid that they've got the same image. The infantry, because this is a regular regiment. And they are not. I want them somewhere else. Okay, I want my regular troops at front. So now you go here, please. It's a shame that Norway is obviously not helping us. We could still recruit more troops, I presume. They're all fighting down here. If this 15k army comes, I have a problem. We've occupied them. Are they recruiting here? No, they're building a weaponsmith. Okay. So let's see if we can siege down Copenhagen. No, this army is not doing anything for whatever reason. Siege progress in Copenhagen. Now we can't see the army because they are coming. Where will they land? They will land in Helsingborg. That's fine by me. If they are splitting up. But with this navy, I can't really contest with their heavies. Okay, this battle is actually favorable to us, it seems. They have a leader as well. They're landing quite a few troops though. Their morale is going down here. I think they made a mistake by landing. I think the castle kind of stopped them from going here, from this location, so they then went for the naval stuff. We've got them, that's good. Unfortunately, I'm not by any means the war leader or something like that. Where are they going to? That's the question. We kind of need to pursue and crush them, to be honest. Let's see, they stop here. Let's split the troops here. How can I do that? I can't. Maybe let's detach the levies. And have them attack. Is there going to be a fight? I think they are still... No, they are still running away. Okay, I see. Let's merge them again. Let's balance the formation. You guys need to go in front. Okay. Now my navy is not capable of really taking on the Danish navy. So I can't help the besieging units, and now I will be attacked. No, they're actually besieging me here. That's interesting. They're going for my ally. Side with the university or side with the townsfolk? Let's side with the townsfolk. I'm not sure why they are not doing anything. Lack of food. That's a problem. Let's build a little bit of stuff. It's hardly any coin. Sturdy grains. And livestock. It's only 49%. That's not good. I'm not sure why my ally ain't doing anything. I mean, theoretically, I can raise more levies. Not that many more. There are no mercenaries. No, they have a skull here, which is lovely. But nonetheless, they will win faster than me. They have a lot of attrition. Advanced research power protection. Oh, this is really painful. I will get some ships. We will have to stay here now. Wait, what we can do is we can detach the levies and have them go to Roskilde. Oh, I went with the wrong troops. Still, this might help a bit at least. We can call the Reichstag and go for... There's nothing I really want to do now. Market regulations. We need to get some support. Demand for a new monastery. Let's do that. Outward look. It's moving in that direction anyway, so we can do it. Now we can wait a little bit. But I need to keep that in mind. We're now going to get the fleet down here. See what they can do, and I want to do like an interaction with them. Can I? You know, like tell them what to do. No, I can't. We've occupied Roskilde. And they are very successful in the war. I mean, the others are not really present anymore. We have some attrition. Can attack these ships. Okay, this is my first naval battle ever. So what happened here? Units starting, lost, captured, none, remaining all of them, unfortunately. Now you need to go here, we need to occupy Copenhagen. Okay, they actually supply food now as well, but it cost us dearly. We're at -7% and they will eventually come. Just wonder why they are just not doing anything. Can I allow them to attach? Upgrade army, make available for hire. No, nothing. 7%. I mean, I think that yeah, it is blockaded, which is helping. Oh no, we are being attacked. It's not going to end well. We could escape. No, the 57 is their naval unit. Can I maybe ask Poland to join? That would be very pleasant. No. We've got all these tiny provinces here that won't really help us. Let's see if we can quickly get here, or if they attack us immediately. Help with the food a little bit. No, I should have left the cannon here, I guess. I'm not sure. We will check that. Yeah, we should have left the cannon. What do they have here? They gain food from Copenhagen. They only have levies. Okay, they've occupied this. They want to occupy the next one, which gives me the chance to hopefully occupy Copenhagen. These troops will be lost, unfortunately, because they are just plain stupid. But as soon as we gain Copenhagen, we might have a better chance of winning. Okay, we need to withdraw our troops. As quickly as possible. Okay, we didn't lose any. That's actually new and convenient for me. Okay, now they are fighting my fleet here. We have a bit of coin, so I actually want to recruit some more Mediterranean galleys. There we go. Let's send our fleet. I think they will be crossing over now. No, they're going for Lund. We need to block this. Okay, they are transporting them away. That's very good for us. Reichstag is about to be concluded. I'm not going to stop now the recording. This is going to be a long episode. I just want to see how the outcome of this is. Execute someone for this. Well, they are fighting here. They will come back now. I'm going to merge these. Let's check the formation. Formation is currently super crap. So let's balance the unit. But they still don't put. So you go center, you go center, you go left. No, you go right. You go right, you go left, you go left. So we've got these guys in front. Here you can see we've got this +1. No, there's no +1 actually. Maybe my artillery ain't good enough. Copenhagen is successful. So Copenhagen is ours. I will stay in this fight. And we will start taking our land back here. Denmark have lost. They haven't lost any ships. Why is this in the front? This doesn't make sense. Let's actually balance the unit. Yeah, that's better. So you go here. We're going to take back our place here. Because I think we cannot crush them right now. No, we could. So let's rush there and take them on. Oh, there's just 4 ships. We need to go for them. Look how much they have eaten into here. We're about to lose 1 ship. But we didn't. We're gonna get them fixed now. Now they have lost quite a few troops. That's very good for us. And we need to get our places back here. But we need to pursue them as well. Let's see where they are headed. My fleet is not super repaired. Are they being repaired though? Yeah, each one 10% points. Okay, they are not successful in sieging here. We are getting into a fight here. They actually attacked us. That was a stupid move. Because they won't stand a chance. But nothing happened. It's so weird. We have researched anatomy. Okay, they are landing. Let's get him here. They are trying to siege down Copenhagen. We need to attack them now. Now, getting some mercenaries would obviously be fantastic. I need to start stopping Denmark. They are too powerful. I'm not even the war leader. Denmark have lost more than 1,000 troops. But they gain a lot of experience, but we gain some as well. We gain some prestige. Okay, we actually got this back. So we can continue here and let's see how this goes. They still have 12,000 troops, which is more than I can handle. What are we researching? We need the early Carrack. Okay, Chancery level +1, and then we can go for the early Carrack. And then the bark as well. How ready are my ships here? Not good enough yet. And there comes the reinforcements, but there's now only a very few ships, so we can attack them. And then go back to harbor. Okay, they are withdrawing, so let's actually withdraw as well. Do I have a dry dock here? A dock? Shipbuilding, I can build ships here, lots of sailors, let's build that. They can siege that down themselves. Still quite a bit of fighting going on down here, at least sieging. We might lose that on the pure fact that they occupy the target. Goslar is the war leader, unfortunately. Could I sue for peace? They will not accept. If I got this? No, they won't. I need to do a bit more. What's the 2K here? They are transporting 2K troops. Are they actually going here? I don't think so. Where are you? You are, good. They're now trying to free Copenhagen. But I think we can siege this down first before going up. Oh no, it's getting too many troops now. I think we need to immediately intervene. Otherwise it's too risky. Let's take this battle. It would be so good to conquer a ship. Nothing really happened. You know, this is a battle we cannot win. We need to get out. Okay, we killed 2,000 of their troops here. That's amazing, and we're going to kill them as well. And next we're going to kill the 3,000 troops. They might even have like a crossing penalty. 3,000 dead. Awesome. So now let's free Helsingborg. And suddenly they are down to less troops than we have. Good. Yeah, this is a good moment to end this. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Let's see how this goes. I was actually quite lucky. I might have to send my army down here to help them. Otherwise we might lose the battle. But first I want to free this. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Until then, bye for now.